Hello and bienvenidos. Welcome to my channel. If you are watching the replay, I just want to say thank you. Gracias para venir. A special shout out to my friends Lisa and Joe. Appreciate you guys. And my friend Nedra. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys for always watching the replay. If you are new to my channel and you watch the replay and you like it and you think it's a good channel, matches, fits your vibe, sub up. It's free, doesn't cost you anything. Then ring the bell because once you ring the bell, anything I do, whether it's a video, or short, or live, boom, you will be notified. So if you're watching the replay, thank you. And don't forget to hit the thumbs up. Hey, Joshua Gabriel, you are number one. Numero uno. Good for you. How you doing, good sir? How was your day? Did you have a good day? And also, too, what's your temperature looking like? Let me know. Let me know. I'm so glad you made it. I need to look at my temperature as well. So when okay. Hey, Kenneth Wilkinson, good to see you. Thank you. I'm so glad you made it. How was your day? Good to see everybody. Yes, Joshua, you were first, and Kenneth was second. That's my brother-in-law's name, by the way, Kenneth. So good name, good name. So he says it's about 71 degrees in New York. Okay, not bad at all. It is it went up to 87 today. So that wasn't bad at all. And right now it is 85 degrees. So not bad at all. So glad you guys made it. Thank you so much for coming. I so appreciate you guys. Anything wonderful or good happened to you this weekend? I had a pretty good weekend myself. I generally have Sunday dinner with my husband's family, which I adore. We always have a good time. You know, the nieces, the nephews, the cousins are there, which is amazing. Um, but I was able to get so much done in my garden. You know, for me, because I work, you know, getting in the garden on the weekend is when I do those big. Me, I have so many garden. It's incredible. It's incredible. So Kenneth said his day was pretty good. Awesome, awesome. Good to hear that. Good to hear that. Not bumping his table. Good to hear that. Yeah. So like I was saying, I do so much on the weekend, you know. Hey, Mama Shirley, missing you. Love you so much. Yes, please smash the like button. I appreciate that. Yes, like I was saying, that's when I do most of my gardening chores. It is I would love to be able to be retired like mama and be able to go out, you know, at my leisure during the day, you know, wake up, boom, have breakfast, go in the garden, come in, do a little housework, go back out if I want, but I just can't. So after work, I only get to spend a little bit of time in the garden. And the thing about it is, with it getting the days getting shorter, that means when I get off work, it's not going to be light at a certain point. It's going to be dark. So I've tried to combat that. What's up, Cropper? I am going to interrupt myself. I really like it whenever people are humble, although they are great in a sense. So if you guys don't know, David Corey is the 2020 champion, or would we say 24 because it was still part of 2024, reigning champion for the Watermelon Wars. He won last year. And this year he did not, but what he said was so amazing to me. He was very gracious, and I love what he said. in regard to being the watermelon king for that year. And so I take my hat off to you, David. I love what you said. It's nice to win, but it's even nicer in my personal book to see somebody not win and be as gracious as you were. So in my book, you're a winner. You're a winner. So tell us what the weather is like there, David, where you are at. So now back to what I was saying. So this weekend, I finally got my giant raised bed filled, and I also started adding more. I had added some garlic and onions on each end where it curves. And I'm trying to plant smart and use things that are going to help deter a lot of pests, because my collards, my broccoli, my cabbage, the leaves have been decimated. And the thing that is really frustrating for me, guys, is I can't find anything that's there. I cannot find what was eating it. So it's very frustrating for me. If I saw worms, boom, I could get them. If I saw the white cabbage moths, boom, I'd know. But I can't see anything. And when I tell you they are tearing it up, they are tearing it up. So this weekend, I did a video on it. So go check it out if you have a few moments. I just said, I'm cutting it down. Cutting it down. I was so frustrated, and I put something else in that bed. So Mama Shirley says it's 54, cold and rainy right now. Aw, well, I'm sorry it's rainy. I appreciate you too, David. Hey, Andream 59, how are you? She says she's driving home, listening in the background. Everyone enjoy your day. You too, sweetheart. And please drive safe. Drive safe. We got a lot of nuts out there sometime. Everybody's speaking to you, so that's nice. Gonna be sunny by Monday. That's good. My temperature was crazy, y'all. It's like such a huge change. So it's 87 degrees right now. But this morning when I woke up at 5, today I woke up at 5:40. It was 53 degrees. Well, no, 51 degrees. 51 degrees. I'm like, man, that's a big difference when you think about it. So we always, people that live here will make a joke. They say we have all the seasons in one day. It'll be winter, then fall, then spring, then it ends up being summer, and then it'll end up going backwards. Fall, then winter. So it'll be back down to the 50s tonight. So it's kind of crazy. So not raining at all. Oh, okay. Okay. Sorry about that. Yeah. 30 yeah, exactly. 30-degree difference. That I'm telling you, it's crazy. Crazy. I don't know. Um it's just amazing to me how varied the temperatures are. So she said at 5:40 it was, oh my goodness, it was 34 frost threat. Wow. But I have to remember it is October. For me, although it is fall, it still feels like summer. We're still having summer weather the majority of the day. Um and that's basically how it is. I mean, honestly, I can't complain about the weather. We generally might have a few weeks of really cold weather, but other than that, it's not. So I really should not complain. Hey, Riri's Garden, missed you too. Missed you too. Good to see you. I'm glad you made it. Tell us what your temperature is like. Yeah, so I'm just waiting for a few more people to come in because, guys, I got jokes. I got jokes and riddles too. I mean, I'm gonna tell y'all this though. I did not write these jokes. I did not write these riddles. There's only one that I wrote, and I'll tell you which one I wrote at the end of the evening. So Riri said it's 82 there. Yeah, nice, 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 nice. That's good weather. Good weather. Now on the weekend, Saturday, when I was working in my garden, it was 77 degrees and it was very little humidity. So that was perfect weather. I'm telling you, it was so nice because it was just a little breeze. It was Michelle says she enjoyed her video, and you're all that glad she's all right. Exactly. That's what I say. I'm so happy that she's okay. Hey, twin. This lady right here, Tampa's Creek, she has a goal, guys, and she is focused. And that's what we need to be. We need to be focused. Um, you know, sometimes we have a dream, or we have a desire to attain something. But if you don't put the work in, you get nothing. You get nothing. This lady right here is putting the work in and thinking reasonably about it. Good evening. Hello, 70 plus Gardner. How are you? She says good evening and good evening to all. Everybody speaking to Tampa. Tampa said it's 54 there and dropping down to 43. Ooh, woo. You and Mackenzie stay warm, please. Please. Yeah, so you have to put things into fruition. Hey, my man broke. That's right. In the garden listening. So like I said, you have to do things, put things into fruition yourself. And she made a decision not to go to I believe it was the Homesteaders of America, which is a big thing, guys. That's a big thing. But she made the decision not to go. Why? Because if she would go to that, it kind of derails or takes away from what she's trying to do. So sometimes to accomplish something, to accomplish anything, you must put the work in. And if it means you have to forego something of somebody else's to help yourself, I always say self-preservation is your first obligation. If you don't do what you need to do for yourself, how can you do anything for anyone else? Something to think about. So 70 plus Gardner said it's 67, dropping to 49 overnight. Yeah, so basically we are all getting that temperature lower and lower. I know it's going to get lower. I was supposed to this weekend put my greenhouse cover up, but I did so many other things in the garden, getting things set, putting out seedlings, planting seeds, all of that I said, you know what, it's okay. The low is 53. I was more concerned with my kiwi solo tree, and I was concerned with my guavas. But when I looked at them, they looked good. They didn't seem like the drop in temperature affected them. So the kiwi solo is good to 30 degrees. And so I was happy about that because we're not 30 yet, of course. And then the guava is good. So I said, you know what? Let me go ahead and get these other things done. And then I'll put the cover, take the shade cloth off and put the cover up this coming weekend. So that is part of my weekend chores. And guys, I write it down. This is my book, my garden book. This is my what to do garden book. And this is my other book. I'm just writing books. So guys, okay, so Twin says facts. I can't do it. Got to put me and my dreams and goals of getting on my land and starting my homestead ASAP. Everyone else will come later, Lord willing. Yeah, now think about it. Some of those people at that homesteaders convention probably had to make the same decision. You have to forego something. Sometimes it's something monetary. Sometimes you want to do something and you say, you know what, where is this going to go? Is it going to go here toward this, or is it going to go toward this? So I'm proud of you for making that decision, because it isn't always easy, because you could have been thinking, you could have got a little blindsided and said, well, if I go, I'll meet all these people and I can network. But then the whole time you have to keep saying, oh, so do you have a homestead? I'm planning on doing a homestead. I'm getting ready to. I'm making preparations. Now you forgo that. We know they're going to do it next year. They've done it every year since who knows when. They're going to do it next year. And next year you may say, oh, I'm homesteaded, and be an inspiration to someone else by telling them, hey, I had a dream to homestead, my granddaughter and I. This is what we did, A, B, and C. Wanted to be here last year, matter of fact, but dot, dot, dot. So yeah, I applaud you. Exactly. Developing raw land takes time and real money. It does. It does. And listen, so many people would love to do it and realistically cannot. So guys, it's 6:15. It's 6:15. I'm gonna tell y'all the first joke. But first, let me just say this. I'm excited about tonight because growing up, I would always try jokes, but people would be like, okay, you messed up the punchline or you didn't get it. So I'm excited to tell some of these jokes and some of these riddles. Hey, Nikki, good to see you. Thank you so much for showing up. So this is wonderful for me. I'm very excited. So let me just say this. A few years ago, I believe it was 1999, there was a contest. If you could give a riddle and if nobody would get the riddle, you got $50 and then you got to get free dry cleaning for, I forgot what it was exactly, but it was free dry cleaning and you got the $50. Guess what? I won, I won, I won. Listen, this was the riddle that I gave. Now keep in mind, this was 1999. So go back to mindset of 1999. What is given? No, what do you take before you give it? Think about it. What do you take before you give it? You have to think 1999, not 2000. Think about it. Think about it. Any guess? Hey, Tamika Davis, how are you? Thank you so much for coming. Advice. That's a good one. Respect. Those are all true. Those are all true. Someone give me one more answer and then I'll tell you one more guess and I will tell you what the answer is. And that's just for my riddle. Someone guess. Okay, well, no one guessed. Fine. The answer is a picture. You have to take a picture before you can give a picture. So I won with that. Money. Okay. That's how I won the contest with that riddle. So I was thinking, how can I bring that up to modern times? Because you don't take pictures like you did years ago and get it developed before you can give it to somebody with cell phones and, every device that can take pictures. So I thought about, what can I take before you see it? And that would be the equivalent. I would have to take the picture before you see the picture. So that was the first time that time. That's a good one. That's a good one. Yeah. And that's one of our most valuable assets is time, guys. Yeah. So I was so happy and I didn't know it, but I actually got a t-shirt with that. And guys, I don't know where the t-shirt is now, or else I would have worn it tonight. So these riddles and jokes, the rest going here, are not mine. I knew I wanted to do something fun, so I kind of looked different places just to see where I could find some really neat garden jokes. Hey, Cece, how are you? So, this is a cute little joke. What does everyone have on their faces? Think gardening. What does everyone have on their faces? It's really cute. Once you hear it, you'll be like, oh man. Hey, Chris and David. Let's see. No guesses yet. Well, dirt. I guess we all do have a matter of it. Skin. Okay, so dirt was a good answer because it is gardening. David said skin. Yep, we all got that. She says sweat. Sun. The answer is tulips. 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 Gardening, flower, tulips. Got it. So, like I said, not a knee slapper, but just funny. Just cute, funny. So, tulips. So, that was it. Hey, everybody speaking. She said pause. Exactly. And some are larger than others. Hey, Renee Hall, how are you? Thank you so much for coming. I appreciate you coming. Okay, so a mustache. Yeah, and some people have mustaches, male and female. Expressions. Nice. That's true. Yeah, it's a cute little joke. So someone said mustaches. So wait now, everybody ain't got two lips. Listen, let me tell you something about that. You see my lips? I have very full lips. So when my oldest daughter was born, one of my friends said, she's a really pretty baby. But I got one question. Looking at your lips, why she don't have no top lip? Why her top lip so little? Everybody in your family has lips. And she has very thin, cute little lips. But that's what made me think about that when you said everybody ain't got two lips. So that's true. Everybody doesn't. Some people just have a little line. I'm gonna have to share that one. Please do. Please do. Cece said, I have 4 lips, but who's counting? Pause. Yes, absolutely. Pause. Okay. So people are speaking. Let me get the next one. So this one I got, but I don't think anyone's going to get it. So I'm just going to read it. It was, what are the 4 seasons? The 4 seasons are, and once I tell you, tell me if you agree or not. Salt, pepper, mustard, and vinegar. Those are considered the 4 seasons. LOL. I got salt and pepper, and maybe even vinegar. But mustard, and I love mustard, don't get me wrong. I could not understand how they got that bottom and top. I couldn't understand how to do that, but those are what they considered the 4 seasons. Should have told that friend, just wait for it. Yep, exactly. Well, anyway, so that was one. Cece says she don't agree. I don't either. Vinegar, garlic, and nut. Right. I mean, I just could not get the connection, guys. No matter how I thought about it, I didn't get it. Nope. I say onions, garlic, bell peppers. Onions, garlic, bell pepper. You need one more. Salt, pepper, onion powder, garlic powder. I say salt, pepper, garlic, and onions. Yeah, salt, pepper. Yeah. I don't know. What's up? Okay, let me do it again. What's up, soil brothers and soil sisters? This is Bobby and Sherry. Thanks, guys, for coming. Appreciate you coming. My neighbors. Love you guys. Well, anyway, so my next joke. Now, this is a disclaimer to every single male and every husband that is in the chat. I'm not I'm not saying I agree with this joke, but here's the joke. Why are husbands like lawnmowers? Why? And definitely not my husband. I have to say, not my husband. Thank goodness for that. For one, the answer is one, they're difficult. I gotta put this up there. Let me pin this. Fast and Furious. That might be a good thing though. Just saying. Um okay. Oh, that's a good one because they always cutting up. That's a good one, but it's not the answer. Okay, the answer is one, they are difficult to get started. Two, they emit foul smells. Three, they don't work half the time. Um, I don't know who wrote this joke because there was no in my where I found it, it was no reference to who wrote it. But some people might say that could be a wife. I don't know because they can't hear their wives. I like that one because they always cut up. Me too. I think that one was really good. That was a good one. Was that Bobby or was that Sherry? One of y'all. That was good. That was good. Yeah. So, like I said, full of gas. Woo! That's funny. So someone didn't like it. I knew you wouldn't. That's why I put the disclaimer out there. This is in no way in any reference to any of my gardening males, whether you be married or not. It was just a good joke. So now here is something you might want to do. Count on your fingers, whatever. People have been talking about being master gardeners or what have you. So I found this, and you have to see where you fall in line. So it is, let's see, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9 different questions that will determine whether you are a master gardener. If you answer yes to these questions, give yourself a point. You have a decorative compost container on your kitchen counter. If you do, give yourself a 1. You may be a master gardener. 2, you'd rather go to a nursery to shop store. I would much rather go to a nursery than to a clothing store. And if you did, if you agree, give yourself a point. That's a point. Next one, you prefer gardening to watching TV all day. You plan vacations to public parks and arboretums, arboretums. When I go, I love cruising, y'all know that. When I go on a cruise and we stop and we do an excursion, I always ask, where's your local nursery? One year I was able to go to a nursery in Honduras, Mexico. So that's me. That's me. So here's the next one. Does it bother you or does it not bother you to have dirt under your fingernails? Do you have calluses on your palms or your fingers? You have to buy seeds every time they go on sale. Or, excuse me, and you have bought 2 of the same seeds. Guilty. You can talk to anyone about your garden. And the last one, you get excited when you hear that there's a sale on seeds. All of these, I fall into the category, except I do not have a decorative compost container on my kitchen cabinet. But I do have a container where I put kitchen scraps that I then take out and add to my nasty water or my stinky water. Goodness, don't work half. Back to the lawnmower. Yes. Oh, that was a good one, Sherry. That was a good one. Good evening. Yes. 1. Only 1. 3. Okay. Nursery me, please. Absolutely. Absolutely. 1, 1, 1. Okay. Have a good day. I have to get my artwork done. Yes, Gabriel, thank you so much for coming. I appreciate you coming, sir. Please, if you haven't, could you give me a thumbs up? I'd appreciate that. So Black's Tropical said, I plan vacations to nurse. Don't I know it? Let me tell y'all, these good people here have had so many videos, guys, of going to nurseries in different areas. It's a beautiful thing. It's like they get up. What are we doing this weekend? I don't know. Let's drive down to here or let's drive down to there. All right, Sherry, I'm gonna pack a lunch, Bobby. I got us this, that, and the other. Bobby's all ready to go. Took care of the dogs. They're good. Hop in the car, go driving, and come back with a bunch of stuff. That's a beautiful vacation to me. And they have tons of videos of doing that very thing. So basically, everybody is a one. Yes, yes, yes. I'm telling you. So, oh, and she said 8 out of 10. Good for you. One across the board. Okay. Yep. Guilty. Guilty. So yeah, she said my hands are nice and soft. The rest is truly us. Yeah, it's so true. It's so true. And I have thought about taking a master, seriously, no joke. The master gardener's class. Um we'll see. I have a lot of things I want to get done, and I know that I can't do it all, so I'm just waiting. So that was I thought was fun. So, which vegetable makes the best detectives? Think. Which vegetable makes the best detective? I thought this was a cute one. So think, think, think. Do, 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 do. Which vegetable makes the best detective? Which vegetable makes the best detective? Beans. Good guess, but that's not the answer. But that's a good guess. And to be honest, before I looked at the answer when I saw it, I said string beans because something about they could tie people up, something like that. I was thinking, I don't know. It wasn't realistic when I saw the answer. When I saw the answer, I was like, oh, snap. All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The answer is potatoes because, uh, 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 because they have a lot of eyes. So close to the answer, it is the answer. The answer is they keep their eyes peeled. Good one, girl. Good one. Yes. Mustard. Oh, Master Gardener's class, people, flowers. Uh-huh. Master Gardener's class, people, flower growers. Y'all think I should do it? What y'all think? Yes or no? I just thought it would help me with my knowledge in the garden. But I mean, there is YouTube University, there is practical knowledge. There are gems in this chat that hey, let me ask you a question. So I've contemplated whether I should. Yes, you did. You won. That's one. That was a good one. Good guess, Cece. Yes, yes, yes. All right. Here's another one. So this is kind of another cute one. What do you call a stolen yam? What do you call a stolen yam? No. Okay. What do you call a stolen yam? That's a toss up. Okay. A stolen yam. Black shop exactly. I was shocked on all the flower growers. Okay. I remember you kind of took a class for Master Gardener, but I wasn't sure whether it was yay or nay for your suggestion for anyone else broke. Um, what do you call a stolen yam? Going once, going twice. I'll let y'all think about it while I tell you this story. So when when I was renting a house and I was told that oh, coming through for the clutch. This lady is all listen, let me tell y'all something. In so many lives that a lot of us go to where we're playing games or have to guess, this woman right here always is at the top right here. The answer, hot potato, is correct. A hot potato. That's what you call a stolen yam. Excellent. Hey, Tin, how are you? So let me tell you the story. So when I was renting my home, it wasn't mine. I was renting it. Let me put it that way. And the owner came and said, you know what? You've been wonderful tenants. You're the only ones that paid during the pandemic, but y'all got 60 days to move out. The most humbling experience was having people with that lockbox on your door, and you have to leave your house with your belongings and your things for people to come in to look at this house to purchase. Pissed me off. Degrading. My husband and I promised ourselves we will never go through that again. What really annoyed me, guys, was while I had a lot growing in the back, I also had things growing in the front because I'm a firm believer that I want to grow food, not grass. I had eggplant, I had onions, garlic, I had tons of tomatoes. So, guys, I caught people grazing in my garden, taking my tomatoes, my eggplants, pulling up onions that weren't even ready to be pulled up. Um, it was heartbreaking. I was so hurt and so annoyed. I told the real estate agent, do these people realize they're stealing? I did not grow that for them. I grew that for me. So, since the joke was, what do you call a stolen yam? I thought about my experience. So, if you have the opportunity, if you have the desire, then work toward getting your own. Because nobody's going to walk up on this property without having a problem now that I own, taking anything I grow. There's going to be a problem. Wasn't too much I could do about it then. When I told the real estate agent who listed it for the owner, I don't think people would do that. She's interested in what she wants, which is to sell that property, make her money, not in what people are doing to me. So if you are renting, if you are trying to purchase, I wish you the best because having your own means a lot. And I'm so thankful and grateful that we found a beautiful home that now I can fence in or say this is mine. In any event, back to this. I'm sorry for veering off, guys. I took the class, Too Many Opinionated Retired Teachers, Executives, and Rich Folks. Wow. Okay. Okay. So basically, I'm getting what y'all are saying. I'm getting what y'all are saying. Everybody is speaking. Yeah, way. Yes, way. That's what happened. House shopping turned into, yeah, exactly. Exactly. I was really pissed and really hurt. But you know what? I'm past that. Yeah, it is ridiculous. And it's funny because they're supposed to come from one time to another. You set that time up. So we came back, and a lady was still there with her little boy who was picking everything, and she was just laughing. And I was like, excuse me, sweetheart, don't pick that. No, baby, don't do that. They act like it was no big deal. So yeah. But anyway, enough of that. That's in the past. On to the next joke. Um, what did the carrot say to the wheat? Now, I'm going to give you the answer because I was a little iffy when it said, what did the carrot say to the wheat? Why wheat? The answer is, let us rest. I'm feeling beat. I thought that was cute. Let us rest. I'm feeling beat. But why did they put wheat? I think it's because wheat rhymes with beat. So it sounds good. It flows off the tongue nicely. But that's another cute little joke. Speaking of beets, guys, this weekend I planted 5 different varieties of beets. Let me pin this. Exactly. It's confusing. I'm like, what the crap? So I planted the albino beets, golden beets, bull's blood, badger flame, and Detroit dark red. We absolutely love beets in this house. My husband and I love to cut them up, pickle them, and put them in our salads. I just absolutely love that. Love that. Never would have gotten that one. Me either. I didn't, because I tried to get the answers prior to deciding whether I was going to use that joke or not, but I couldn't get that one. Not even close. Not even close. So anyway, um, this is a good one. What does the letter A have in common with a flower? What does the letter A have in common with a flower? Think, you guys can get this. Think about the letter A. Think about the flower. CC, someone gifted me those seeds. I can't remember exactly who, but someone gifted me those seeds. So I had never heard of them. Excuse me, 1 minute. Um, it's in the blue bag. Do I have it in here? No. Okay. I'm sorry, guys. Please forgive me. Tamika Davis in chat running around and listening. um, that's funny. The answer, guys, what does the letter A have in common with a flower? They both have bees coming after them. I thought that was cute. It's true. The A has the bee coming after it, and the flower has bees coming after it. So that was a good one. That was one that I like. So I don't know who. Oh yeah, that was a good one. That was a good one. Cece said, "Broke, you already skinny. You may disappear." Hey J3, hey buddy, what's going on? What's going on? So that was a good one. I thought that was funny. And Broke gave you them eyes, CC, like, what? What are you talking about, CC? So this one is from someone named Lou Erickson. He said, gardening requires a lot of water. And this is not a riddle or a joke. It's just a little funny, cutesy thing. He says, gardening requires lots of water, most of it in the form of perspiration. And that's true. Um, Honestly, guys, I'm not a sweater. I don't perspire. And let me just say this. I come up from a time where, and I don't know if this applies to any of you, but in my house, my mother and father did not let us say, I'm sweating. I'm sweating. So we were little girls walking around. Oh, I'm so wet. I'm perspiring. Oh, I'm perspiring. Oh my, it's hot. I'm perspiring. We were never allowed to say I'm sweating. Don't know why, but yeah, we had to say that. Facts. It's 95 here today. Exactly. Woo, 95. I remember that. So yeah, we had to always say that. But I am not a huge sweater. I don't really sweat a lot. And when I do sweat, I usually start sweating in my feet first for some reason. So that's that. So that was a cute little saying. So this little one is it's kind of like when people say, if a tree falls in a forest, does it still make a sound? Here it is. If a man or woman is alone in the garden and speaks, and there's no woman or man to hear him, is he still wrong? It reminds me of the t-shirts that I've seen. It's a couple's t-shirt. He will have on a shirt that says Mr. Wrong, and she will have a t-shirt on that says Mrs. Always Right. Well, I don't believe that because that's no one's always right. So it's just a little cute little thing that people go. But um, so that's cute. If a man is alone in the garden and speaks and there's no woman to hear him, is he still wrong? So there's no consideration as if he's right. Sweaty toes, that's not cute. No, it's not. That's why your girl has to take care of her feet because I can't have stinky feet, y'all. I just can't do it. They got to be smelling right. Nope, I'm right always in the garden. Well, listen, we should always be right in our gardens. So Jeg said, nope, nope, he's not still wrong. You know, it is a cute saying, but I don't necessarily agree because there are times where, unfortunately, I have to acknowledge to my husband, I'm sorry, I made a mistake, I'm wrong. So yeah, not always. Um, this is a good one. Thank y'all. Put them thinking caps on, as my teacher used to tell us. Shout out to Miss Moskowitz if you hear this for some reason. What can you eat before it's born and after it's dead? Hey, Wellness, thank you for coming. Got my workout this morning. What can you eat before it's born and after it's dead? Think about it. It's a good one. Until the plant dies, and I guess I'm wrong. Funny. Everybody speaking. Ooh, 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 ooh. Yes. Chicken. That is the answer. Egg and chicken. You eat the egg and then you eat the chicken once the chicken is slaughtered. Very good. Cece got it too. Cece got it too. Good job. Good job. And Mama Shirley and Andream said an egg. Exactly. Exactly. Guys, I couldn't get that one. When I was reading it, I could not get it. I read that thing over so many times. I think I was overthinking it, but I could not figure it out. So y'all is smart. Y'all are smart. Here's a little if. If corn oil comes from corn, where does baby oil come from? Little babies working in the workshop? That's just a cute one. No answer required. So Cece said that's because you don't think about you know what? That's probably why I couldn't figure it out. I could not. I mean, I really try to consider myself being an intelligent woman. And when I tell you I tried to figure that one out, guys, I could not. Okay. Yeah, we're not even gonna comment on that one, but we all know. Petroleum. Yeah. Look at Tamika Davis. Yes. Exactly. Exactly. I tell you. I thought that was a good one. I really did. Um what do you call a mushroom who buys everyone drinks and is the life of the party? Mushroom is the key word. What do you call a mushroom who buys everyone drinks and is the life of the party? It's a cute answer. It's a cute answer. Think about it. Mushroom. Oh, ding, ding, ding. Yes, Cece, a fun guy. Exactly. This girl is on a roll. On a roll. So I found I think that's pretty much it. Um yep, that's it. But I do have one thing I wanted to read. And this is from a pocket, a rocket in my pocket, rhyme and chants of young Americans. That's where I found it. It says, do you care it at all for me? My heart beats for you. With your turn up nose and your radish face, you are a peach. If we can't elope, let us marry. We'd make a swell pair. I thought that was super cute. Yes, Cece got it, of course. Broke got it. And Miss Shirley Mama got it. Yes. So I thought that was so cute, guys. You got your carrots, your beets, your turnips, your radishes, a peach, a cantaloupe, a lettuce, and a pear. All in that little I guess it's a little poem, a little love poem. Garden sounds like a gardener's love note. Exactly. Exactly. So hey, passionately intrigued. PIA, better known as PIA. Guys, okay, PIA. You know I have a soft spot in my heart for children. I absolutely loved your video with your two little people. Your two little people were so cute making the beads. You were so patient with them and they loved it. I mean, I really liked that video. And I guess I liked it because usually in my program, that's something that I do with the younger ones because it helps with their fine motor skills to pick up the beads and put it on the string or to lace things. And I like it with the older ones because they become very creative when they have to make a bracelet or a necklace for themselves or someone else. When it's for someone else, it's amazing. So really great video. I really love to see that. You know, I wish more people that have children would take more time with them. And it's no offense to anyone. It's really not. So if anyone hears this, please don't take offense. But there are so many videos that we see on YouTube, TikTok, especially TikTok, of people with their children doing things. They're dressed with like little women and they posing and things like that. They are saying things like grown people. But I love the videos where young people are learning something. If they never strung a bracelet or a necklace again, they have that memory. Excuse me. They have that memory that they shared. And it touched me because while I don't have, or I should say, didn't have my grandparents as a adult when my children were born, none of my grandparents got to see any of my children. None. My father's dad passed when I was 5. My no, my father's mother died when I was 5. His father died when I was like 12. My mother's father died when I was just a teenager. My grandmother died when I was in my early 20s. So none of my children saw their grandparents, and they saw none of their grandchildren. So it kind of makes me feel good to see other people with their grandchildren or their children doing meaningful things that they will have memories of. And I have very fond memories of being with my grandmother in the kitchen. I don't even know why I'm saying this. I'm sorry, y'all. It's nice to have good memories, even if you don't have them with you. So, um, that's a good thing. That's a good thing. I gotta move on. That's a good thing. Yeah, kids are big and rusty. You gotta live them, teach them, and show them. Exactly, exactly. Yeah, that's what it is. I miss my grandmother. I really do. I did so much with her, and that's the thing. Nobody could take those memories away of us making ice cream together. My grandmother would make ice cream with us. She did so much with us, and it just hit me how much I do miss her as I said it. Love you too, girl. Love you too, because I like what you do when you cook with them and things like that. It's so good. Yeah, I need it, y'all, because it just hit me. I wasn't expecting to do that, so forgive me. But I always say I am a very emotional. Yeah, they're ours forever, forever. We hold on to them, and nobody can take them away. Okay, so guys, I think this was fun. I really enjoyed it. Um, I really appreciate you guys hanging out with me. Um, it's so nice to talk about gardening, and it's I always say it, but I say it repeatedly because it's true. It's such an outlet. Work is work. I love it. It's wonderful. But there are days where I'm like, oh, I'm ready to retire. So having this downtime where I can unwind with the garden community, with the arts and craft community is beautiful. So she said, I want my grandchildren to know who I am, what I'm about, and want them to remember me as long as they live. Yep. And you know what? They will be teaching someone else, and they'll be saying, when I was younger, my grandmother, and they'll be talking about you. What greater legacy is that than for those that come from you to talk about you? So Cece said, my kids keep asking for my Momo chicken recipe. They remember her good cooking. I know that's right. I know that's right. Because there's some things that my grandmother made that, man, I could just taste it right now. And Shirley said, I feel like that about my great grand. Yeah, and you're blessed. You got your great grand. You are blessed to see your granddaughter grow up, become a beautiful person, married, have her own, do for herself, and now have a grandchild. That's beautiful. So yeah, them great grands, I know they special. And you are an awesome great grandma. She is. She really is. She really is. So PIA say, I just came in from the garden. That's why I missed the first part of your live, cleaning up and planting onion bowls and garlic bowls. No need to apologize. You are fine. I just love it. Let me say something. When I start, there might be someone here that starts and they start me with the live, but then they got to run. They got to go do something, or they want to go do something, or they just tired and be like, okay, I done had enough of Miss Pescatarian. Boom, I'm done. But then other people come in and then they'll leave. Then other people will come in, and then some stay from the beginning to the end for the whole duration. I appreciate everybody. I really do. And I say that because sometimes I go to someone's live, or I'm just like very active in the live, which I love because I like to talk. I like to interact with people. But then sometimes I can't. Sometimes I'm doing stuff. So, it is what it is. And I'm planting some onions and garlic this weekend too. And I'm super excited to see how everything comes up, y'all. I'm trying to challenge myself. I, I want it to be the best garden so far. I'm trying to plant every single seed I have. That's why I planted all 5 varieties of the beets. I have like so many varieties of the peas in them little boxes like these. I organize them. I want to make sure I get it all done. I don't have a huge space, but I don't have the tiniest space. But I'm gonna try to get it all done. Your grand, they do, especially that little girl. Oh my gosh, she's got the cutest face. That little boy is so yeah. Memories are precious and to be cherished forever. Hey, Barb Brownlee, I did not know you were here. Forgive me for not speaking. You may have been in the bushes. I'm glad you're here. Thank you. You're absolutely right. Barb, you're right. They are precious and they are cherished. They really are. Yes, my children get a chance to meet their great grandparents on my side. Nice. That's beautiful. It really is. I really, really is. Mama Shirley, that's David's blood ain't no that David's blood ain't no joke. I know that's right. My garden is not big enough to plant every one of my seeds. I'm pretty sure you got probably triple the amount of seeds I have, CC. So I can see why you say that. I can see why you say that. Yeah, I want to do it, guys. The thought keeps in my mind, why can't I grow enough so that I don't have to go to the grocery store? Why? I mean, what did people do back in the day? There was no grocery store. The difference is, because I thought about it, they could work in their garden from sun up to sundown. A lot of them had that time, that leisure to do that. Maybe dad plowed and did whatever. Mom was in the kitchen with the girls, teaching them this, doing that, canning, this, that, the other. So, yeah, I'm trying to do what I can. They're a hot mess. They never shut up. And things that come out, they mouth crack me up. I believe it. I believe it. I really do. Kids are so funny. Hey, Quinny. Right. I'm like, I want my yard. Right. That's me. So that's what made me say, okay, guys, confession. I am not a good organizer. I'm not good at organization. My organizational skills are not good, but I'm trying to be better. My youngest daughter is very good with saying, Ma, you need to get it together. Let me help you. And she'll help me. And so part of the problem is I have a lot of seeds and they're just here, 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 and here, and here. I got these containers. I have 4 of them. So why not go ahead and organize it? So that was one of my weekend chores. I sat down, spread the seeds out, and went ahead and started organizing them. I got the summer, I got the winter. That was the first thing I did. These things grow here, these things. And I know some you can do early, like 8 to 10 weeks before first frost and 8 to 10 weeks after last frost. Yes, but I divided them winter, summer, boom. And now I'm seeing what I have. And now that I see what I have, then I know I've got to plant this. I've got to plant that. So that's what I'm doing. So Barb says she's dehydrating 5 trays of cayenne pepper for the spice jars. Next will be the orange habaneros. Good for you. I did that about 2 weeks ago with the peppers and made the red pepper flakes and love it. So yes, you go ahead and do your thing. Have a good evening, everyone. Yes, I understand. I understand. Thank you, Cece, for coming and participating. I really appreciate it. I remember my grandmother went to the store just to get flour, cornmeal, grits, and everything else came from our yard. Yep. I bought some seeds. I'm addicted. We're all addicted, so it's okay. I confess. I bought some wheat seeds and some barley seeds because I want to try to make my own flour. They say that white flour is not good for you. I don't like the almond flour. It does not make things rise well enough to me. I don't like it. So I thought maybe I'd make my own. So we'll see what happens. If it grows well, they should be coming in the mail shortly. I just ordered it last week. So I'm hoping that they will come and they'll grow. And then I'll learn how to separate the wheat from the chaff and make my own flour. Makes me think about Bible times when they separated the wheat from the chaff and made cakes, round cakes and things like that. But anyway, yeah, I want to do that. I want to challenge myself. I want to do the best that I can in my garden, be all that I can, and eat as much as I can. Well, guys, I just want to say thank you for everything that you bring to my life. Each and every one of you brings something different, and I appreciate you for that. And I'm not just saying that; I really mean that. Even if you have watched the replay and you've made it to the end, I thank you for that. I appreciate all of you. So please, if you have not already, could you please give me a thumbs up? I would appreciate it. She says, PIA said, if I miss speaking to you, hello and good evening. Yeah, sometimes we miss somebody, but you know what? We know where the heart is. Thank you, Mama Shirley. I appreciate it. All be blessed. See y'all. Thank you for coming, Jags. Thank you for coming, PIA. Thank you, Mama Shirley, for coming. Thank you, Quinny. Thanks, Kenneth Wilkinson. Thanks, CC. I know you left, but thanks. Thanks, Nikki. Thanks, Wellness for Frugal Mama. Appreciate you. Thanks, Kenneth Wilkinson. I don't know if I said you. Thanks, Blacks Tropical. Thanks, everybody. And if you're in the bushes, special shout out. In any event, as I always say, whatever you're doing, you enjoy it. Go salon.